Well, it's hard to believe it's been more than 10 years now since Somali pirates took Captain Richard Phillips hostage after attacking the cargo ship, the Maersk, Alabama. On this week's home front, the local Navy pilot who was part of the 4-day hostage situation and escorted the Navy SEALs to the scene.
On the big screen, Hollywood showcased the drama.
4 pirates on board, 4 pirates.
The story of Somali pirates attacking the Maersk, Alabama in the Indian Ocean, ultimately leaving the ship in an orange lifeboat, Captain Richard Phillips as their hostage. And Andrew Watts was there.
Probably 2 in the morning, again, nighttime, night vision goggles, and that was, I got my FLIR, the forward-looking infrared camera, zoomed in on this little orange lifeboat.
These are actual U.S. Navy images from the ordeal. During a recent taping of the Homefront podcast, Andrew Watts, a former Navy helicopter pilot, describes his mission monitoring the situation and receiving the order that would eventually lead to the end of it.
I got a call from my ship, and they said, "Hey, we need you to fly 10 miles away, go to this these coordinates." And I was like, "Okay, what's going on? Why do you need me to do that?" And they were like, "The SEALs are coming." What I didn't know is that it's SEAL Team 6, and so they'd flown halfway around the world and did a halo drop, high altitude, low opening, on oxygen and everything, and in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, and over the water.
After several hours in strategic planning, the Navy SEALs would ultimately end the hostage situation.
They shot the 3 remaining pirates and then rescued Captain Phillips.
While it is the most high-profile incident, it wasn't his only contact with Somali pirates during his deployment in the Indian Ocean.
I remember flying right next to them. I must have been 10 feet away, and that was one of the times where, they're brandishing their weapons and everything, but they're just staring right back at me, and they know if they stop, they're going to get in trouble.
When Watts left the Navy, his post-military career brought him to Cincinnati, but now he focuses on his passion, writing.
I don't have to ask somebody, what does it feel like to land a helicopter on a ship at night?
Or that vibration of the ship and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Or what does it smell like in the galley of an aircraft carrier?
Already listed as a best-selling author, Watts says the feedback from fans of his military thrillers are what keeps him writing.
If I can write a good story and entertain them, and give them a good experience that they enjoy and find authentic and somewhat accurate, then that really does it for me.
There is so much more to our conversation, including how he went on a bombing run with apples to attack Somali pirates because use of force wasn't authorized. Go listen to the Homefront podcast for that story, and I'll also post further information on my Facebook page, McKee WCPO. Meanwhile, if you ever have a veteran-centered story, send an email to homefront@wcpo.com.